Good morning everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video on Ethereum. We're going to do a full update on Ethereum right here. We'll talk about some fundamentals. I wanted to talk about the Circle IPO briefly, because you might have missed it, because yesterday was obviously a very tumultuous day, but we also had the Circle IPO, which traded much higher than what they expected. I mean, I think the initial share price for Circle, so that's the project or the company right now behind USDC, the second biggest stablecoin, I think their prospect was something like $27 or $29 a share. And I think, well, I'm not sure at what price it's trading right now, but it at least closed much higher. Can I quickly find this right here? No, I don't know, but I think it rose more than 200% or something. So incredibly bullish, and we spoke about this yesterday as well. I think this rise in interest and rise in usage of stablecoins is incredibly bullish for Ethereum as well. So fundamentally, that's good. Now, like I said, those bullish fundamentals of yesterday got kind of undersnowed by what happened between initially Trump and Xi Jinping, and then afterwards Trump and Elon Musk. And that pushed prices down. But for Ethereum, look, first of all, we spoke about this yesterday, right? I mean, yesterday in the video, if I can add my rolling VWAPs, yesterday what I said is that, you know, it's crucial we'll hold this level at 2,580, where we, on the 4-hour time frame, have the uptrend and the 7-day rolling VWAP. So quite early, we already saw that broke, right? I mean, yesterday at like 6 p.m., that already broke. So that was the cue that, all right, well, there's a bearish shift. And we spoke yesterday about the fact that, you know, if we're going to do that, it's quite likely that if you take a look at the price action for Ethereum right here, we're in one big range. If we get some sort of bearish acceptance or bearish confirmation at the top of the range, it's quite likely you're going to drop down all the way to the bottom of the range. So that is ultimately what we have done so far. We have left some imbalances to the upside, as you can see right here. So that's ultimately good news. And the question now becomes, and this is also a question that you have to answer for yourself, is, all right, well, do you think with these fundamentals that Ethereum can actually hold the consolidation? And that's also the question I asked myself this morning when I looked at Ethereum, and I think ultimately my answer is yes. All right, now, so what that means is that I think it's most likely that this support level right here on the 4-hour time frame with the 200 EMA, the 382 Fibonacci level, extremely strong, and also a naked POC, which was from back in the days. I think this is strong enough to actually hold us and facilitate a move, first of all, into 2,545, and then afterwards into 2,600, the top of the range, right? So that is what I think is most likely, but I do want to give you a bit of a warning, of course, that this is a fundamentals market, all right? Now, ultimately, Ethereum has always respected the technicals regardless of the fundamentals, all right? So that's a bit of an argument against that this is a fundamentals market, but ultimately it's Friday. Today we have some major news as well with non-farm payrolls and unemployment rates. Like, it's going to be volatile, and if we actually do see an escalation, I do think we can have one more move down first as well before reversing, because I do still think we're going to hold this range. I don't think the fundamental changes we've seen in the last 24 hours mean that we are going to lose this range. You know, get one more drop down, especially since we are still trading below the value area low, is a possibility, but I think ultimately we will reverse back up into the range and continue with the stability. But those are my thoughts for now. I'll keep you updated on that. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you for watching, take care, and bye.